Hello, Ozazes here. I'm just bringing you a map by FlowArt. I was played in a recent stream that I did, but I didn't get a chance to finish it because I had to log into work. So we're just going to get right into this with the replay overview. So we just jumped in, and this first room we've already cleared a few times because of the we did it on stream. So we know that it's two enforcers backed up by two Ravagers, and I've already had a decent plan to get around and just use the various things I had known about that as well. I know that there's a couple of spots where there is a thing pushing you into a spike trap because there's bedrock too close to the ground, so then when they're not able to send you straight into a corrosion cube. And yeah, they just as you come around those corners. It's a little bit unfortunate. It's also why I know that there's a grappling hook up there, which technically didn't normally catch me as I was going over here, but it's still worth getting rid of just in case. And the Enforcer is the more immediate threat up here, which is why I take it out first, but then I use the Lodestar to block off the cannon back, and here I'm just trying to trigger a bomb trap so that it stays in that area where it can't hurt me, which I also found out in the stream. This next part up that's coming up is actually the part that I had real trouble with, and it's the reason why it took too long, unfortunately. Although, I think I probably would have had it if I had just a little bit longer. Yeah, so we're coming around this corner, and we're going into this big open room. There's actually multiple layers, and really well designed, honestly. It's relatively simple. There's only like a handful of traps and guards, but the combination of it all is just very good. Yeah, so we've got the two enforcers over there. We've destroyed the grappling hook that comes down to try and catch you. I'm surprised it can see your feet so as early as it does, but that's just good placement, honestly. We come up here. What I should have done is dealt with that, because it does not have short leash further down, which is what I was doing on stream. But I just tried to do it too quickly. Completely forgot about the Hornet up there until it already jumped up, and I'm like, okay, well, it's too late now. And I thought the shield would catch both, but just a little bit too high. So it went over it, unfortunately. So we aggro it, we step back. Already dealt with one of the Ravagers. Getting one of the Ravagers was always the problem. I could never get up there, get one of the Ravagers, and not hit the armor or something. Like, it's real hard with the timing. There's supposed to be an Enforcer there, but it keeps disappearing sometimes, and I'm not sure what's causing it. But we're just going to take advantage of it here. Mostly because I don't really have a choice. Fairly obvious shenanigan there on the wall, but then we just let that come to us, sidestep around it. Because why not? Now, we have a cannon back over on the right, and I believe I'm going to start grenading, because this room I don't know very well. And I don't know if it's safe to go and try and put my shield up in front of the cannon back, and I'd rather just grenade it this time, and then I can work out if it's safe afterwards. So I just got it then, and now I block that, and then I see there's a Ravager up there on top of an Incinerator, which means that if I mess up my footwork, I could trigger and then die to the Incinerator while I'm just moving around. So because of that, I get rid of the bolt shot. So the bolt shot would be another way to mess up the footwork, and I would rather just have it blocked. I almost get killed there because the grappling hook was pulling me into it, but I hit the grappling hook in time before I hit the chain of the grappling hook to stop me from being pulled in, which standard gameplay, but sometimes harder to do when you're not like prepared for it. So we're just kind of moving around kind of slowly at the moment. I've got no Phoenix pods, I don't want to die, but I'm this far in. This is the furthest I've gotten. Step back because I want to sidestep this guard, and I want a little bit more room to do that safely. Notice that Harvey's just going backwards, and I know that's a hollow cube because I pointed my sword at it before the lunge indicator came up. So I need to try and trigger that. Then I step back because I know it didn't see any traps behind it, which makes me think that it's probably a masquerade, but then nothing comes out, so I just kind of move forward. I'm trying to work out what I want to do for this. And I believe I just charge it. Nope, I deal with the thing first. Which is smart, that would have killed me if I charged it. I've completely forgotten this whole time that I can block the incinerators by just putting my shield up. And that's part of the reason I use the lodestyle when I'm doing Fury's Edge and shield, is because it gives you this option for incinerators. And you don't have a good option for incinerators with swords normally. I'm just gonna grenade that, I'm pretty sure. Just why bother with the bombs there if I don't need to. And now I'm gonna set up a little hidey hole here where I set up a spot where the shield is blocking, so I can grab this and then move back here. There's very small chance that if something was to be dead man switched on, that it would actually go through that shield because of how far away I am from the corrosion cube, which means I could have been very safe. Um, it appears I'm being overly cautious here because I thought just corrosion cubes near the end. I kind of figured it might be the case. It might be dead man switch, but it wasn't. And that was the end of the level. So that was Rio Hondo by FlowArt. It's a very fun level, honestly, and I would give it a try. I obviously had more attempts. They were all on stream. It's in the description below, as mentioned before. And with that said, I shall see you next time.